the weakest point. And you know, we are still my respect to the friend. However, that you one day want. I mean, yes, she decided to stay with you. Why? Because say hi. When I'm not here. Yeah. So, but we are fighting. We will continue later. If I'm talking about the old guy from social media, I can tell us.
Morning, family. This is your girl Empress. Welcome to the Global Green Book.
Yeah. Now it's cool to be Black Africa, huh? Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. It's so cool to be from Africa. Ghana, now I'm acting up. Went to Ghana, now I'm acting up. It's so cool to be from Africa. It's so cool to be from Africa.
Whew, it's cold. I'm out here in these mean streets of Washington, D.C., the DMV area. Sorry, trying to get myself together. You know, I've been doing a lot of lives lately. I know it's this ongoing theme about tapping into your feminine energy, you know, being afraid of the masculine energy or getting away from the masculine energy. I don't know. I had to do some research on it because you all who follow me know I really don't speak about things that I'm not aware of or I don't have some kind of understanding of. I had to think about it as far as the African woman. We have a different story than any other woman in this country. We have a different story than the Asian, the European, the Latin American, the Native American. Our story is quite unique and different. Many of us, not all of us, because yes, some of us are indigenous, a very, very small part of us, because we know we ruled this world. We traveled all over this world before we settled. You know, the Native Americans, we all know that they are Africans that migrated here. We all know that. We know that every man on this earth comes from Africa. So I'm not going to get into that argument with people. We're talking about those after we settled in our individual places that we called home, that many of us were captive and were brought here involuntarily. I'm talking about those. So just so that we can distinguish between who I am speaking of, because I'm seeing all the semantics that are going through. Us as African women displaced in America, we've always had to tap into our feminine and masculine energy. We've always had to. And we had to embrace both energies. I'm out here by myself, working, picking up strangers. I'm picking up strangers 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It all depends on when the money is right. I support myself, my family, and I have for many years. So that's when I have to tap into my masculine energy. And it's not a bad thing. I can't come out here being a damsel in distress. When my tire gets flat, I have to figure out how to deal with my tire. I have to tap in that masculine energy. When someone comes off a little disrespectful to me by myself, and I know I can't physically come against them, I have to tap into that masculine energy and think like a man quickly to protect myself. And I have been put in situations like that. And I embrace my masculine energy. My masculine energy is what helped me navigate these mean streets of Washington, D.C. and the DMV. Because when you tap in too much into your feminine energy at the wrong time in the wrong place, you can become a victim. And I know that world, and I know what that feels like. And so I've learned, and I have been forced to learn about how to use my masculine energy, when to use it, and how to use it. And it's every woman needs to know this out here in this mean world. You know, women are the first to be attacked. We are the giver of life. We are the nurturers. We are the educators. And without women, there's no life. Women, I'm gonna keep this short. Don't be afraid to show your masculine energy. It doesn't mean you have to be loud and ghetto, and I'm saying ghetto, where you cursing out people. That's not tapping into your masculine energy. That's tapping into your feminine energy because you're moving on emotion. Remember, think internally. Men are mental, women are emotion. When you see a man running around screaming, yelling, and fussing, that's his feminine energy. And the same for us. But when you use a wise mind and you use an analytical mind, that's tapping into your masculine energy. And you need to know how to navigate in these mean streets. Because if you don't, if you tap into that feminine energy at the wrong time, it can be a problem. Especially you out here doing a man's job, rocking with men, walking with men in a Mary KK car. Understand the masculine energy is not being a man. It's about thinking and being strategic. Get that, the art of war. The art of war, that's what we need to be reading. Learn how to tap into that masculine energy and don't be afraid of it. All our queens did it. Coretta Scott King, she had to tap into her masculine energy because when her man was off marching and being hauled off to jail, do you think she had that feminine energy is what kept her and her family safe? No. She had to use that masculine energy and be the protector. And you always seen her in dresses and skirts, and you know that's not feminine. You know, that does not define masculine or feminine energy. It's about knowing when to use what you have, you know, at the right time. Using your mind, using your wits. It's like playing chess. Chess is not considered a feminine game. It's a masculine game. Nothing wrong with that. I'm about to get back out here. I'm about to pick up some strangers. I'm not afraid. I use my wise mind, my masculine energy. My masculine energy has served me well, and I embrace it. And I'm so girly. But I do have that masculine energy, and I know how to tap into it at the right time. All right, my family. Peace and love. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is the Global Green Book. We got to keep each other on our toes, and I love you guys. And I hope you have a blessed and wonderful new year. And make sure you incorporate those Nguzo Sabo for each day of your life of this year. All right? Peace and love, family. Have a good one. You have your phone? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Happy?